Hello, friends. I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com, and I want to welcome you today to my Facebook Live. I am so happy you're here to stamp with me today, and I'm going to share how to use Cork. We have Cork specialty paper that Stampin' Up! Now sells, and I thought I would show you how to use it on a project and show you 5 different ways that you can use it today. And I thought I would feature the Nature's Harvest stamp set and the dies that coordinate with that. I thought that would be pretty fun. So I want to again welcome you. I'm Karina Chin and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been doing this for about 14 years. And my blog that I post on pretty much daily is karinascreations.com. And if you like the things you are ordering, or if you like the things I'm sharing today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and this is the hostess code that is active right now. And also, whenever you like or share my video, I like to put your name into a draw to win a prize. And that will happen next week. Because I just did my catalog kickoff party last Tuesday and we had 3 door prize winners. So that was a lot of fun. And the recording is on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch the projects that I shared. And I think that's all I was going to talk about that. Let's see who's popping on. I see Corinne's here. Hello, Corinne. Hello, Joy. Hello, Donna. How are you girls today? It's a beautiful sunny today. It's a beautiful sunny day today in Edmonton, so that always makes me happy. I'll actually have to step outside, I think, later and enjoy some of the sunshine. So, as you all know, I'm sure celebration is on right now, unless you were brand new to seeing Stampin' Up! Products. And what celebration is it's just a happy time of year. It's the happiest time of year ever when you like to buy Stampin' Up! Products. Because from August 3rd to September 30th, you can pick out something from this book for free when you order $60 in product. And if you order $100 in product, then there's 2 items that you can get, which are some beautiful summer shadows dies, or my favorite is a Delicate Dahlias stamp set. Is it Dahlias? I'm not really sure, but the stamp set is darn cute. So I won't really talk about that today. I kind of mentioned it. I will kind of show you the paper that you can get for free just because I made these fun paper samplers the other day. So I shared the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper, the Beautifully Penned Designer Series paper, and the Penguin Place Designer Series paper. Last week, I just kind of showed what it looked like. So again, these are free with a $60 order, which is kind of fun. I love it. I love it. And then I always like to share some cards that I got in the mail. So before I start, let's take a look at what I got. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for watching me today. First of all, I will show you guys this. So when Stampin' Up, when you get a certain level with Stampin' Up, you get to attend an event called Stampin' Up! Backstage at Home, and this is the box that we got sent. Now, I'm not allowed to share what's inside, so I'll be doing that as soon as I'm able, but isn't that fun? And then if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, there's an event called On Stage that you can register for on August 31st. And that's anybody with a demonstrator number can get that. So, of course, the starter kit is on sale right now. Well, it's on special. It's $135 and you get $165 in product, plus you can choose 9 different bundles. You get 1 item from those 9 different bundles for free, and that's kind of fun as well. I had that on my blog the other day, and if you want to know more information about that or upcoming classes that I have, you can just go on my sign up for my email newsletter list. I'll put the link actually after in this video today in case you're interested in doing that. So I see Leona's here. Leona, I got to share your card. So Leona sent me a birthday card. Look how cute it is. I hope it's okay if I share it. Isn't that cute? Look what she did with the washi tape. And I'm a huge washi tape fan. Stampin' Up! Doesn't have any right now, but look, that's how much I love washi tape. It's always within arm's reach of me because I use it on so many things. So I had to share that. Thank you, thank you. And then I got a couple swaps from my friend Kathy Lovell. So look, she used the Inspired by Nature set today. This is what I'm doing, but look how gorgeous it looks in black and white. And then this is one of the celebration sets, the counting sheep stamp set, but isn't that pretty? So that's why I thought I like sharing what people send me. I get so excited when I get swaps. And then this one, I'm not sure who it's from, but look how cute this is. This is one of my favorites right now, which is the Penguin Place stamp set and punch. I'm sure that's not the name of it. You guys can help me out. Oh, it is. That's the name of the designer series paper, right? Because the paper's free. You can get your punch and your penguin and then add a package of Whisper White cardstock and then get your paper for free. But look at this. Isn't this interesting? It's from Happy Stamper, but there's no return address on it. But super cute. I don't know who sent this to me, but thank you. And I love these tags dies. I use it quite often on my project. So I thought that was so fun. Hello, Judy. Thank you for watching me today. Nice to see you. What else was I going to share? I think that was about all I had to share. As I'm thinking about that, I think. Oh yeah, I do have my Monday night card class coming up. Do you guys want to see the cards? So this is one that I did a video on last week. I thought everybody needed to make a penguin card, right? And then that way my Monday night people and my Wednesday morning people have the card kits. So if you're interested, I still have some room in the Monday night card class, which is on the third Monday of the month at 7 p.m. We stamp over Zoom. That's one of the cards. This is the other card. So this was a special request I had. And I decided to use the celebration paper, right? Because I have to do a fancy fold for the girls. So online classes are a bit tricky because everything has to be die cut. So it takes me a very long time to die cut all these little bits for people and cut up the little bits, but we have a lot of fun. And this is another celebration item. I thought everybody needed to have a sample of that bedazzling glitter paper because it's gorgeous. And you can actually spritz ink on it to change the color of it as well. I'll have to do that in another video. And then I made a super easy peasy card using the deer punch. Oh, look, he's got a leg problem. Oh no, we need a band-aid on him. I'll have to fix him before the class. But look how easy that is. And I have kind of a cheater quick kind of thing to show the girls in case they want to make, 20 of these for Christmas. Because I feel like I need to get working on my Christmas cards. Oh my gosh. And then we have to make a sheep card. Okay, and then we can make it as fancy as we want, but I gave them all the die cut pieces, and that's kind of what you get in my kits. You get everything so it's prepped, cut, scored, ready to go. You just have to do the stamping. So if they don't have a sheep, hopefully they will have a critter that they can put on the fence. And of course, my favorite right now is, I'm loving Clever Cats. Right, I have a stamp camp coming up that I'm doing with Candy Rattray, who is in the US. And we're doing a cat class. And this is just two of the, look at the cat cards. Look at the cat on the fence. Seriously, and look at the cat peeking out of the pumpkin. Okay, I'm a dog lover. I'm team dog. Not that I don't like cats, but still, I had to make these. When I see Carolyn's here too. Carolyn, did I give you your kit yet? I have to cut up a couple more. If I didn't, yell at me. And then two, we got a 3D project. Candy and I each designed a 3D treat holder. So I actually designed this. It fits, I was showing the girls last night at scrapbooking class. You can put a chocolate in here. You could put, I designed it for nail polish, but it also fits, a liquid glue. You would just have to change the height of the Velcro. And then what else did I have in here? Can't remember now what was in here, but there were a couple different things. Anyway, it's got lots of room. You could redesign it to do an ink pad. Anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. So that's the Clever Cats class that is also part of Stamp Camp that we're doing, because Stamp Camp actually features the cabin, the Peaceful Cabin stamps and dies. And it's all on Facebook. So the thing I like about that is that the content stays on there forever and it never comes down. So you can go back and rewatch everything again, a year from now if you want to learn how to make things. So that's that. Plus you get all the PDF tutorials as well. So it takes a long time to prep for stamp camps. I only do those ones 3 times a year, but it is lots of fun. Okay, I think that's what I was mainly going to talk about. Yes, I am doing a games night on Friday the 20th as well. I have the 8 spots booked already and I have to cut them up. So if you really wanted to join in games night, you can still get in, but I'm cutting tonight. So you'd have to let me know really quick. Yeah, Carolyn says she has to pick up her kit. Okay, Carolyn, I've got 4 kits left. And so I'll make sure I save one for you. Okay, so I thought today we would talk about the Cork paper, mainly because it's in this wonderful product suite called Harvest Meadow. So you can get the whole Harvest Meadow suite collection for $138 Canadian, and then that would give you 2 celebration items. And the 2 that you may want to get, because I used it on the card, would be the sheep dies. So this is free with a $60 order. And then also the Counting Sheep stamp set is free with a $60 order, right? So these 2 kind of work together. Or you could get the bedazzling paper, or you could get the penguin paper, you know, whatever you want. So free stuff is free stuff, which I absolutely love. Okay, and then the paper, I did a paper sampler just to show you how pretty it is. I like to make these up because I actually design with these, and then I put them on my table, take a look at the colors, go to pull the coordinating cardstock, and then it just helps me get everything to match. So I really like that. And then also in this product suite, and of course I should mention you don't have to buy it for $138, right? You could just get the Nature's Harvest bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies, for $72.75. Looks like this. Okay, and then there is the time woven embossing folder, which I'll show you how to make a card today. So it's got some ink in it right now. I'm not cleaning that till after I show you how to make the card. And then it also has this really pretty ribbon. It's a diamond weave ribbon, which is really pretty. There's some brushed metallic adhesive dots. I think I bought 5 packages of these. I love these. And I like the fact that it's got gold, it's got copper, and it's kind of got a little bit of a greeny tone in here. So I think it goes with a lot of different things. And then 2, the thing I wanted to focus on is the Cork paper today. So that's sort of where my demonstration is coming from. And I do have a kind of an alert for you guys. If you have not ordered your Christmas making stuff yet, I highly recommend the Whimsy and Wonder product suite. It's on page 24. And I went and placed an order the other night and noticed that the beautiful pink ribbon is on the low inventory status. Look how beautiful this is. It's nice and soft. I had to get some more for my ribbon share, but isn't that beautiful? So I just thought, you know, if you're wondering how inventory levels are doing, this one is selling out. And then as well, this is now available. Have you guys seen this paper? I didn't even show this at my Caddy Kickoff because I didn't have it yet. That's kind of where I drew the colors from my card today, but look how beautiful this is. And I think this would go really well with these brushed metallic adhesive dots. So I've got the stamp set. I haven't even played with this yet, but look at the beautiful owls, you know, for fall. Isn't this just so beautiful? I think Stampin' Up has really stepped up their game when it comes to designing their designer series paper. A few years ago, it was a little boring, not too exciting, and now they can barely keep it in stock. It is so gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me put this away. Okay, and then 2, I think I showed you, this is what the bedazzling paper looks like in a full pack. Isn't that stunning? And this is while supplies last. So again, free with a $60 order. Okay, and I think that's it. And I see Barbara's here. Hello, Barbara. How are you? I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I have to play with this more. I made 1 card with it, and I fell in love. And then, of course, I got a swap card from my team member, my downline, Lindsay, and it was stunning. I had it, I looked at it, and then I lost it. Now, where did it go again? This was the swap card I made. Just pretty simple, but I was challenging myself to use the candy cane stamp set, but there's that beautiful paper. There's the ribbon. I kept it kind of flat for mailing. But yeah, super pretty. One of these days, I'll find Lindsay's cards and be able to post it. Yeah, no clue. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I really, really like this set. I love the whimsy trees. It kind of reminds me of a Who from Whoville tree. Does anybody watch The Grinch That Stole Christmas? You know, pretty cute, right? And fun colors. Anyway, that's kind of my tip for sort of what's selling out right now, in case you are saving your pennies. And sometimes when the stuff sells out, you can't get it before you need it, which is very unfortunate. Okay, so let's talk about the cork first of all, and then I'll kind of show you my card. Maybe I'll show you my cards quick. So I have a stamp set in the mail class, or card kits, or whatever you want to call it, and I always design 3 cards, and I mail out, yeah, Kathy says the Grinch is the best. Yes, it is, Kathy. I love the Grinch. So I designed 3 cards. I give you the PDF tutorial, and then I make a video for this set, and then I'll send you the card kits in the mail. I started doing the videos for the 3 cards last month and thought that was a good idea. I'm going to show you how to do this card today because we're going to talk about cork. And then this card is going to be the fancy fold. And then this card has a bit of a technique on it. I just thought it was pretty because it uses the fence. I like how there's this little accent piece at the side. This is from those tags dies that I use all the time. You know, a little bit of sponging. This one has a technique and a fancy fold. This one, not really a technique, but it's kind of fun. So I thought that was a good assortment. And this class is $40. Or if you place an order for the bundle for the 75, then I will just give you the 3 card kits for free with the PDF tutorials. So that's what that is. Pretty exciting. Okay, and I think we need to start talking about the cork really quickly. Okay, let me show you my samples. So what to do with cork. This is how it comes. It is super thin. It's thinner than our cardstock. But I love the fact that when you cut it down, it doesn't fall apart. It almost looks like strips of paper has been pressed together. It feels like cork. And you can actually punch with that. So I actually punched using the Deer Builder punch. So he needs to go on a card now. But yes, you can punch with it. You just have to be careful pulling your punch out that you don't tear the deer. That would be sad. And then this is a card I got from my friend Karina, but you can see how she just used it as an accent piece. And then same with this card. It was just used as an accent piece, just to jazz up your card. So that's kind of the second thing you can do. The third thing is to actually make a frame out of it. Now I haven't done that yet, but they did in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. You can see how they made a frame out of the cork piece. So I'm assuming that they use the stitch. Oh yes, they use the stitch rectangle dies. So again, it's very easy to die cut this as well. So you can die cut with it. Make a frame, die cut, punch, and then I'm going to show you how to stamp on it. So these were kind of cards that I got as a swap. Look how beautiful those cone flowers are, die cut from our metallic paper. Isn't that just stunning? This one was from Lorna. This one is from Betsy Rowe. And like I said, this was Corinne. And then this is what we made at my Caddy kickoff party, right? Just adding color to the pieces. And then this is what I'm going to show you how to do today. So let's stamp on our cork. I think that's all I wanted to share. Okay, let's get my kit out. Okay, and I'm going to need some grid paper because I'm actually stamping off of the cork. Okay, so let's put my cork piece away. And if you ordered your paper share through me, I'm just waiting for one more package of paper, then I should be able to cut that up. Okay, let's pull this up here. And we'll go like this. And if you are watching on YouTube after the fact, please subscribe to the channel. When I get to 1,000 people, I can actually start doing some lives on YouTube, which would be super fun as well. So I'm getting there. I'm at 800 and some now. Okay, so what I've done already, just to save a bit of time, is I die cut this with our layering circle dies. And you can see how it gives a nice clean cut. Doesn't wreck your dies, nice and easy. And then I think what we'll do is stamp on this. And I wasn't sure if you could use Memento black or it had to be StazOn, but let's do a finger test. Yeah, it's totally fine. I just stamped with black Memento ink, so I really love that. And I'm going to use this stamp. I also love the fact in this stamp set that you get 1, 2, 3, 4 sentiments in the set, and they're beautiful. Like this one, sending healing thoughts. May nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Like, isn't that just beautiful? A reminder to never forget how much you mean to me and so many others. Like, just so thoughtful. And thank you and good luck. And I love the font. I think that's what kind of drew me to this set. And I do like fall. In Edmonton, because we're so far north, we get all the 4 seasons, and it's so beautiful in the fall with all the beautiful colors coming out. I love actually going walking. I'm really close to a ravine, so I love nature. I love trees. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I am just stamping on this. See, and that's it. Look how nice it stamps. Now, if you wanted it to be darker, I could have done this in the Stamparatus, right? And the thing I thought was interesting is I just used blends to color, and the blends worked really well on this card. Hello, Jackie. How are you? I love it when you guys come watch me and I'm not stamping by myself. That totally makes my day. So just saying thank you for watching. And let's do a little bit of coloring. So I just did a little bit of, you know what, I think I'll use my bullet tip for blends. When you buy stamping blends, they come in a set of 2. There's a light and a dark. Oh, look, it's smearing. I should have used StazOn, you guys. Okay, when you go to do this technique, use StazOn. I didn't notice it smear last time, but that's okay. Let's just add... Where am I adding my yellow? My yellow's going down here. It does smear a little bit. So, but StazOn smears. That's really weird. Maybe it needs to dry a bit more. Very strange. Anyway, let's just color this. This one doesn't seem to smear. Okay, now I'm confused. Anyway, it looks good. And I haven't tried Stampin' Right markers. I wonder if Stampin' Right markers would work. So normally Memento ink you use with the Stampin' Blends, which is what I'm doing. Maybe it just wasn't dry up there. Maybe it had to dry a little bit first. And I was not very patient. That is possible. So I'm just adding the color. I'm not going to do light and dark colors. I just picked one color for this cute card, just because it's on cork, so it's already got lots of shading just from the natural different colors in the cork that they have. Okay, and that's it. Isn't that easy? And then what I did was I just attached this onto some rich raspberry cardstock, so we'll do that really quick. And then this element is done. So you can see how fast that comes together. This is actually something I'd make a swap card with. See, it is dry. It's not coming off on my fingers. That's pretty good. Okay, and let me see. So now I've got a piece of soft suede cardstock cut at 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. That's going to be my card front. And then what I did is just cut a little piece of 1/2 inch cork to put on my card. So I'll show you how nicely this cuts. I highly recommend the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. There we go. And then I'm going to cut this at 5.5 inches. You can see how it cuts really nice. Get this out of the way. The blade is very sharp, which I love. Okay, and we will take our liquid glue. Looks like I cut it a little bit crooked, but that's okay. I think once I get it on the card, there's not a lot that peeks through. Most of it's covered up by the very vanilla layer. I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. So let's just put that down here. And I use the liquid glue because I get a little bit of wiggle room, right? And then I can just come in here, use my paper snip, snip it off, and you are done. Isn't that great? Okay, now, because I decided to go with Very Vanilla because I'm using this beautiful ribbon, diamond ribbon, that comes in the suite. And I cut my paper down to 3 inches by 5 or 3 3/4 by 5. And then what I did is I inked up one side of the embossing folder. So I love this I think it's Time Warm Type embossing folder. And we will just go like this. And that should be enough to give it a little bit of color. I'll just keep that out. And then I'm just going to put my Very Vanilla in here. And then we'll close that up. And then I'll get out my machine. This is my Big Boss. Let's just bring that in. And I've got my base. And when you're using these thick 3D folders, you need one of these gray plates. Now it comes with the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but if you have the old Big Shot die cutting machine that we used to sell, you can actually buy this in the catalog, or you might have one from before. It used to be a blue plastic plate, and that still works as well. Okay, so we'll just move this out of the way. So you can see this card is not very hard. This is kind of my easy one. And then we'll just pull this out. So this is the de-emboss side that I decided to use. This is the emboss side. Choose whatever side you want to use. And I thought we needed to do a little bit of direct-to-paper technique on the edges. Just to, I don't know, this is almost like a shabby chic card. What do you think? And then I went and I stamped the sentiment already. Can I find what I did with the sentiment? Throw that on the ground. Should be here. It's a good thing I did an extra one, just to save time. Okay, so does that look fairly straight? Yes, it does. Here we go. So I'm just gonna cut it like this. If you have a die, you could make a fancy, you could make this a little fancier. And I'm just going to kind of drag the edge in Rich Razzleberry, just because I think it kind of goes then. Okay, now I'm going to close this up because this is disastrous for me if I leave this open. And then what I'm going to do is take I actually have a Stampin' Up scissor or Stampin' Up stapler. Sorry, we do not sell that anymore, but I will never sell mine. I just love it. It's just the right size. And it's easy to use. Okay, so I'm just going to go like this, and let's just staple this on to the top. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. So let's get 4 Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's get out your Take a Pick tool. So what would you say is your favorite item right now from the new holiday catalog? I see most of you on here have probably played with it. I know Joy mentioned last night that she wanted to see, what was that, Joy, a Christmas paper demonstration? More stuff done with it? I forget what it's called already. So I'll try to do that maybe next week. Oh, Lindsay says penguins. Okay, yes, penguins. That's pretty darn cute, isn't it? I do love the penguins. A penguin class would be so fun too. Okay, I'm going to put that down here. And then I had a real dilemma. I couldn't decide where I wanted my sentiment to go. Should it go up here, do you think? Or should it go at the bottom, like this one? Couldn't decide. Tough call, tough call. Well, maybe, I think I'm going to keep it at the bottom because I want to show everybody how pretty that ribbon is. So I will do that. There we go. Oops, this is really stuck. There we go, there we go. And I will just punch that on, or pop that down right like that. And then the only thing I need left to finish this card is one of these little, what are they called? Brush metallic adhesive back dots. So let's get one of these. And I think I kind of like the look of the copper, to be honest, just because of the cork. Okay, guys, so what do you think of that card? Pretty easy. Kind of gives it a shabby chic look. So like I said, pretty easy. It just shows how that you can stamp on the cork. You get 2 sheets of paper in the cork. And then these are the kind of coordinating cards that go with that suite. This one, I feel like it needs a sentiment or something right here. So that's why this one isn't quite finished. And then I want to put more of these back here. Sometimes I have to make a card, live with it for a day or two to figure out what I like. But I love this one. And then, like I said, this one's got a bit of a technique on it as well. So I want to thank you so much for watching me today. If you would like to sign up for my newsletter list, I usually have the link on my blog at karinascreations.com, or I'll try to put a link in this post. And if you like or share my video, then I will enter your name into a draw to win a prize next week and do a door prize draw. Anyway, thanks for watching me. Oh, Cindy says I've inspired her to buy it. You know what, Cindy? You need this set just because you love flowers, right? And then this card came from Joy's comment the other night because she said I needed to make a black-eyed Susan. So this is supposed to be a black-eyed Susan, right? Pretty fun. Oh, and Sharon's here too. Hello, hello. Nice to see you girls. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching me. I'm going to go clean up my mess now. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.